When Earth Day was first launched in the United States, it was responded to with the Clean Air Act and the Clean Water Act, and so from that perspective, Earth Day has made a huge difference globally in the last 40 years. But I think that, to be honest, it's been mixed, right? I mean, over the last 40 years, we've also had extraordinary deforestation of our rainforests and our forests, and a lot of that has actually precipitated into what we now have with climate change. And so we have to keep at it and keep working hard and keep focusing the public on this amazing set of issues that are sometimes daunting but very much possible to solve. Well, I think that climate change broadly is different than an environmental problem. Environmental problems before used to be either you cut down a tree or you don't, either you have clean water or you don't. Climate change really comes down to a broad set of practices that are related to economic growth, right? And so can we provide the goods and services that we have come to expect in a low-carbon way? That's something that entrepreneurs solve, not environmentalists, right? So entrepreneurs say, can we actually make electric vehicles work? Can they actually be just as fast as our regular cars? Can they actually have good braking distances? Can they be something that people actually want to drive? The same thing's true with renewable energy. The same thing's true with shipping goods and services, airline travel, sustainable agriculture. All of these things are problems with the status quo, the business as usual, that have to be replaced with new economic models from entrepreneurs. I think that the war room analogy really comes down to, World War II and, Winston Churchill's war room. And the concept of a war room is to bring all of the best information into one central location, process it, and actually go out with warlike efficiency and military-like efficiency to solve the problems at hand. I think the challenge that we have with climate change is that we oftentimes get sidetracked by all of the other problems in the world along with climate change. And what ends up happening is that we end up being fairly ineffective at all of them. And so our hope, and I think we've seen that in Copenhagen, and so what we're trying to do is to make sure that people understand that you don't have to choose between the economy and the environment. In fact, you can get both. I'm very optimistic. I think that the main problem that we have, and we saw this at Copenhagen, is that there are many people who still believe that the solutions that we're pursuing through entrepreneurs are going to hurt economic growth. And I think that's simply not true. I think with all the innovation we've seen over the past 10 years and before that, we actually have the technologies today to switch to a low-carbon future while still pursuing all of the economic growth that we expect and deserve to be able to bring the billions of people around the world out of poverty.